104 pieces, now 52, all healed.
How are they not in half? I'm gonna need to take a minute.
Stage magic in the palm of your hand? Let's discuss. G'day champion, how are you? Welcome back to Murphy's Magic Stumped. My name of course is Beau Creamer. Thank you so much for joining me on this perfect Tuesday. Now Demi Deck only came out last week and I've already been bombarded with a lot of questions from all of y'all. So today we're going to answer each and every single one. But before we get into today's episode, I do want to tell you about this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the Illusions bundle, all you need to do is stick around till later on in the episode and I'll show you how to enter that giveaway. Now Demi Deck is an absolutely beautiful effect. This version I actually have right here is one of the early prototypes. I got this about 2 years ago when I started at Murphy's, saw it and fell in love with it and was instantly fooled when I first saw it. Had absolutely no idea how it was done. Now obviously since then I do know the method and how it works, but today we're going to break down absolutely everything that you need to know about Demi Deck by Angelo Carbone. Now I'm sure you've already seen the trailer and a couple of performances of Demi Deck, such as the mismade card, that type of thing. I do want to show you an awesome, beautiful routine by David Regal. Let's check it out right now.
This portion of the show is brought to you by the Inflatable Magic Wand. Just blow them up and watch the fun.
Hey Angelo, just a silly thing you can do with your Demi Deck. A card is selected. What do we get? Okay. Goes back in there. You see you're going to find the card using your card finding device that you invented. The cards go in here, as you know. You use the blade. Let me just get up. Let me go a little deeper. You know what? I'm going to just push it all the way. Hopefully, this will work. Oh, there. Was that your card by any chance? Of course, this is still a bit of a problem, but I think we have a solution. Yeah, there we go. It's finding a selected card.
How good is that? That is one of my favorite routines on the explanation. Now, normally in this episode, we'll do my reaction to the tutorial, but I've already seen the tutorial quite a while ago because I needed to stay fresh and updated on everything that you guys were asking me since its release. So no reactions to the explanation. We're going to get straight into it. So let's kick this off like we do with every other breakdown. How does it look? Is the tutorial nicely well shot? Absolutely. What you're seeing on screen right now is exactly how this looks when you watch this at home, on the bus, or on the porcelain throne. Everything is beautiful, crystal clear, and easy to understand. There's also multiple camera angles and things covered several times, one after another, so you can stay easily informed. Let's just say you're never gonna miss a thing. Now you may be saying, Beau, that's all I needed to know. Stop right there. How much is Demi Deck? I want to pick it up right now. Well, good news, my friend. You can get it right now via the link in the description below for just $69.95, which leads on to the skill level. You may be thinking, I need to be an expert level stage performer magician to do this. Well, absolutely not, my friend. You can have a skill level of a beginner magician to pull off this stage illusion in your hand miracle. Okay, so now you know the price, the skill level. What do you get inside the box? Well, you get your blade and your Demi Deck card case, and a couple of extra gimmick cards for those other routines. Now you're not going to receive a deck inside the box because you can use absolutely any regular poker-sized deck that you want. So your favorite deck inside the Demi Deck? Beautiful. Now the Demi Deck case itself, is it reliable? Is it durable? Well, yeah, over 17 years, Angelo has actually been redefining, rebuilding, and making this Demi Deck gimmick absolutely perfect. I'm not going to go too much into this, but on the explanational video, Angelo goes over the different variations and versions that he's created through the years, making it better and better to what it is right now. Which kind of brings you on to who will be performing Demi Deck. Well, this is perfect, built for close up, which we will talk about angles in just a little bit, but this is perfect and built for close up performers. For you table hoppers, walk around magicians, and social media magicians, oh baby, You are going to absolutely love this. You could also perform this on stage if you have a massive audience. You could also perform it to camera and everyone could see it in the audience. But absolutely brilliant for you walk around close-up magicians. And let's not leave parlor out either. This is absolutely perfect for you parlor magicians. Your audiences will eat and devour this up. I just can't reiterate how good this is for close-up magicians. Seriously. I know what you're thinking, but the angles. Look, we'll get to that in just a second. But first, we need to take a break from the breakdown for just a second for the mid-episode giveaway. But before we get into this episode's giveaway, I want to find out who won last episode's bundle. So drum roll, please. Congratulations, my friend. You're the winner of last episode's bundle. If you can email me just here, I'll get that prize out to you quicker. And you can say, hey, Beau, I've liked the video because I know it'll help the video loads, it'll help you speak better, and it'll also bring a big smile to your face. Now, my friend, onto this episode's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the Illusions bundle, all you need to do is comment below what deck you would use inside your Demi Deck. Let me know whatever it is. Is it the Nox? Is it the Cherries? Is it the Orbits? Whatever it is, let me know below. I'll choose someone out at random and you'll be announced in the next episode. So good luck. Also, if you haven't checked out last week's episode of Stumped, make sure you do. Card on screen right now. It's where I go over absolutely everything you need to know about this incredible piece of magic. Okay, so back to the breakdown. What are you going to learn on this nearly 1 hour long tutorial? Well, to kick things off, you're going to get an introduction by Angelo Carbone. Then you're going to get into the history of the Demi Deck, then what's inside your box. You're also going to get taught version 1, version 2, and version 3. Then the Saw a Card, the Mismade Card performance, David Regal's performance, which you saw earlier on, some additional ideas, hints and tips, presentation ideas, and winding everything up with a thank you. Which leads on to the Demi Deck. Is it examinable? Now, after all said and done, Demi Deck is actually a gimmick. So use your knowledge on this gimmick and on audience management on how to have them handle it, if you really want them to handle it. Because honestly, that's not where the spectators are wanting to look at the end of the performance. They want to check out those cards. They want to make sure they're not cut, where the seam is, where they were repaired. They want to check out those cards. And by then you've already ditched the gimmick, and after they check out those cards, you go straight into another routine. Now onto those angles. I know a lot of you have had questions about those angles, and we've even put up a video on the angles. Look, let's check it out right now.
With Demi Deck, you're gonna learn a ton of different handlings. Of course, each handling is gonna come with different angle sensitivities, but if you want to perform Demi Deck pretty much completely surrounded, I would say 180 degrees, you totally can. Let me show you what that looks like. So you have the Demi Deck here, you create the illusion, and now if we have the camera move to, let's say, our first degree right here, you should be able to very beautifully see that illusion. Now, when we come into our 90 degrees, and then once we come into right here, our first degree, or 180 degree, you can still see that illusion really, really beautiful. Of course, if you want to have a more of a, I would say, cinematic or social media handling, you could, of course, go with the one that just looks absolutely insanely visual, which is kind of like this. But again, it's completely up to you how you're going to use or which handling you're going to use when you're performing with Demi Deck. So whether it's going to be for 1 or 2 spectators or even a bunch of spectators that take up a range of 180 degrees, you're going to be able to perform Demi Deck.
See how good are those angles. And back to the explanation, Angelo actually goes over a couple of routines which actually cover those angles as well. If you have audience members in those really pesky, weird positions, looking over your shoulder, get them to come around in front. Say, hey, look, come and look at this. Step in front or take a step back. So those members alongside you are going to be now in front of you. Just take a step back and go into your performance. And for those magicians worried about the height, again, play to the strengths and you know what Demi Deck does. If your audiences are seated at the table and you're standing up, perfect. And all of this is mentioned in the explanational video. And also, let's be honest, it's not different to a lot of those, and I mean a lot of those other routines out there that you need to look at your angles on. Heck, we've even mentioned quite a few of them on Stumped. So So just know what your Demi Deck and you can do and have some audience management. Not that you're going to really need it because those angles, again, beautiful. This is what I mean by 17 years have gone into the making of this. Angelo has worked on it and worked on it and worked on it because he wants this to be a close-up magician performer's dream. He doesn't want you to throw this in your magic drawer along with those other gimmicks that you know you've got in there. Okay, so let's kind of wrap this up into one nice little package. Let's sum it up right now. Because stage illusions are distinct from all other types of magic. They are larger than life exhibitions of our will to accomplish the impossible. Angelo Carbone's brilliant mind brings the greatest of stage illusions, cutting a person in half, to the palm of your hand with Demi Deck. Imagine taking an ordinary deck of cards, putting it inside the tuck case, and with a slice of your blade, you cut that deck in half, showing both ends. Then with a few kind words, magically you heal the deck back together. Use this as an opener, in the middle of your set, or as a show-stopping closer. Use any normal deck, includes multiple routines, magician fooler, and is easy to learn. Plus there's no switches of any kind and is completely self-contained. So after 17 years of perfecting the design, award-winning magician Angelo Carbone is finally ready to open the curtains and reveal his latest masterwork. So if you want to see more on Demi Deck, again, link in the description below right now where you can pick it up for $69.95 and you need a skill level of a beginner magician to do it. If you do have any questions on Demi Deck, please throw them in the comment section below. Use the hashtag question time so I can find them amongst all the competition entries. Now my friend, I know you're super busy, so I will let you get back to your Tuesday and I will see you tomorrow on what's new this week, or on Saturday for another Saturday Sorcery, or on our Discord for our weekly jams, trivia, games, hangouts, and even more. Now take care, see you later, bye for now.
Whoa, hey, whoa, what's that? Oh, you should definitely check out that. Oh, there's so much good magic in there. You won't regret it. Hey, whoa, hey, look at this bad boy. You should definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, then watch that. Oh, it's a good day to treat yourself.